So hope my screen is visible to all of you. Yeah. So today you guys learn about the 2D array. Yeah, we will also try to solve these questions on the 2D array. But before that, I wanted you to take you through few of the questions from key value pair. Okay. So let us try to solve the question we solved a string and its frequency yesterday, right? So let's see this Masai uniqueness, and it has the list submission as well. So we'll see how you can solve this question. So anyone wants to volunteer this? Who has not solved? Who wants to volunteer this question? Please raise your hand. No one? Why? Means can I consider that all of you have solved this question? This means that no, you solve this question. And if you see the submission rate, it's only 19. It's only 14 submissions are there. Out of this, see the acceptance rate. So who wants to volunteer this question? It's easy. We will try to solve together, no? So let me unmute the yeah. So are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, good. So read the question.
The description of the question is: you are given a string S. Your task is to write a program that contains if it has all unique characters or not. No repeated characters. If it has just unique characters, output unique. Else all other cases output no.
So have you understood the question, problem statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you see this yesterday's problem statement of string and its frequency, don't you think that over here we were checking whether the word is repeating or not? And in case of this, we are just checking for the characters.
Yes, sir.
Can I say that? Very similar to the first one. So what exactly, see what we need to check over here?
If the
We have to
characters
check whether all characters are unique.
character
Means
yes,
there should not be any duplicate.
duplicate character.
We don't want to duplicate. Okay, so how you can
Yes.
solve? How you can solve?
We can use string builder, sorry, hash map using.
Okay, you're telling hash map means can I say that you want to use key value pair?
Yes, key value pair.
So okay, what do you think? What type of key you are going to take and what type of value you are going to take?
Both the first key will be string value or
So see already
I
we are
think
looking over the string, so we are going to visit each character. So don't you think if we
character will be suitable.
okay, and what about the value?
Value integer. We can count.
Okay, we need to store the count or value as a count means we can take integer. Okay.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it. Then suppose the given string is Masai. Is it unique?
No, sir. The
Why?
alphabet character A is repeating.
So suppose
Character is
M
duplicate.
A S I. So tell me M is coming how many number of times? A
Single time. A is twice.
S.
S is single time and I is again single time.
Okay. So in order to have the uniqueness, all the characters should present one time only. Can I say that? If
Yes.
any of the character is greater than one, at that time you can mark your flag as true, and if flag is true, we can say that it is not unique. No, you need to print. Okay. Otherwise,
Yes.
you have to print unique. That's it.
Yes.
So, will you able to solve this?
I did not have tried the question, sir, but I would like to validate.
Okay. What about the others? Will you able to solve this question now? I have explained it. Or do I need to solve? Do I need to solve this question? Okay, so let us try this, okay, and try to encounter the issue if you have. Okay, so let us start. Let me open your chat and just a second. Okay, so first thing first, let us define the hash map. Okay,
Yes, sir.
5. Tell me type of key
Hash
type of value.
Integers,
So
character,
character, comma,
integer.
integer. Okay, then now next thing is we have to create the key value pair.
Key value
So for given string, so we have to loop over the string. Can I say that?
Yes, sir. Less than str dot left.
So guys, this question
Address.
can be solved using the another way as well. If someone wants to convert given string into the char array, then create the map. That will also be one of the way. But I think this is just the straightforward. We have the char@, method, so simply you can also do the same thing. So
Yes, sir.
let us check whether the given key is present or not. So if map dot contains key in the sense we have the character. So how to get the character? str dot caret I. Okay, then if this is true, then map dot put key will be str dot caret I, and we have to update the value. So first take out the value, whatever value is there. So which method? Get method. And we have to pass the key. Key is str dot caret I. So we have taken out the value, just you need to increment it by 1.
Yes.
Everyone, is it comfortable? Okay, now else
And so we'll map dot put
map dot put key will be str dot char,
caret
or at the very start also you can take out
I,
the char,
comma.
you can take the variable char, and also you can directly deal with the char variable, or you can also use this. So see, again and again I have to write 2 words and all these things. So better also you can declare one char variable at the very first, like in this way, or char c as well, str dot caret. This will be your key, no?
Yes,
So at the first only if you declare, so just you need to deal with the C. You do not need to write again and again str dot character at I. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you can also save your time this way. So let us see whether our map is created or not. Let us print system dot out dot println and map. So we have to write one more bracket over here. And is there any other mistake? So map dot date over here as well. We just add one more bracket. Then yes, let us try to run it again. So map dot contains cannot find the symbol, spelling error.
It might
Contains.
not be imported in the.
So what is the name of the method? You guys have not concentrated over here when I was writing. Do we have any contains method in the map? We have the method known as contains key. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
So are we getting the map as per the given string? See,
Yes.
what about the frequency of A?
A is twice, but we are getting key one.
For A, we are getting as a null. What's the reason? The reason behind that, the brackets. Let us try it. Okay?
Yes.
It was a bracket by mistake. Now, so we are able to get map. Now, can I say that we have to loop over the map?
Yes.
Okay, and based on the value, based on the value corresponding to the key, we just need to deal with the value. We have to check value if value is greater than 1 or not.
greater
अगर
than
ये
that.
कंडीशन मिल जाती है ना कहीं पर भी, ब्रेक कर लो वहीं पर तो लूप को, ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
And based on the flag value, means boolean value, just print no or update it. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
So let us try to run a loop inside the map. So how we run the loop?
We
Tell
can
me.
use enhanced loop also.
Yeah, so
For
it is an enhanced loop for, firstly you need to type
int number.
type of key. So
Type
what
of
type
key.
of key we have taken? We are character.
Character.
Any variable. I mean taking the variable as key, and you have to
Yes.
call a method known as key set
Map dot
on
key set.
map variable.
Map set.
So actually, Anirudh, it's better to use this.
Sir, I'm actually confused here. We are taking character, but we want to check the number of integer.
Yeah, okay. Even though if you write in this way as well, it will be fine. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, means see, looping over the map means it looks somewhat confusing, but you have to remember this syntax, because at the end, if you try to divide if you want to try using the normal for loop, again, means it will be, you have to involve one more step.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, you need to call this key set method, then you need to hold the given result. So let me tell you how you can do. So when you call key set method on the map variable, na, so return type
Yes,
will be set of whatever the type of key is there. For example, set of type of key is character.
character.
Actually, this is what it look like, set, and this is equals to this one. Now you can run
Yes, sir.
normal for loop in this
Set.
set object. Okay, this step you need to involve further. Okay, let us try to run this normal for loop. For int I is 0, I is less than set dot size, comma I plus plus. Then, so how to get
We have
value?
I
So map
map
dot get
get set dot
set dot
get key.
get at I.
Sorry, if it
Are you
is
getting me what exactly I'm doing? So
Yes,
do you
sir.
remember the array list object? We had add method, then we have the get method to get the
Get
object
method,
at a
yes.
given index. But again, there is one problem with the indices. In the set now, we cannot deal with the indices as well. This is again one problem. Actually, for the set, means it is not allowing us to loop over it using the indices. Again, there is a problem. Let's see whether we will get the problem or not. So just I'm trying to print a value, so you can say that system dot 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 system dot 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 print again map dot get. We will get error. See, let us run this first and see the error.
Yes.
So see, this get at I method is not available inside this set object,
Set
because
object.
this set is just like, you can say that it is you can say feature of the set. They don't allow us to loop through the index based system. So they only allow us to loop over it using the enhanced for loop. So
Yes.
we have to use the enhanced for loop again. Means see char C in the set. So they will be more likely, instead of C, I will write key map dot get. Instead of this, we have the get that. Yes, we just need to pass the key. Okay. So let us see the output. So we should get values corresponding to the given key. Yes, we are getting the values corresponding to the given key. So better, I think it may take some time to understand, but better to use this
Yes, sir.
above
Yes, sir.
syntax only to loop over the map. So instead of going in much more detail, so better to use this. Okay. So let us see how we can access the value. If map dot get key,
Keys.
if means we are going to get the value. So if this value is greater than 1, so we have to mark the flag. So we have to declare the flag as well. So let us declare the Boolean flag, and let us give a value as false. Okay. And let's make this flag as true. So we can say that if value is greater than 1, so you can say that characters are not duplicate. So
Yes.
if flag, so at that time you can print system dot out dot println and no, I think only we need to print no. Okay. And in the else part, in the else part, what we need to print?
Unique, all
Unique
capital.
caps. Unique. ठीक है?
Yes.
For the no, O
Yeah,
is
I think no is also all capital.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So line number 18. So we can
Seven.
remove it as well.
Yes.
We'll just run this and see the output. Yeah. Can I say that after line number 22, I can break the loop as well, no?
Yes, sir.
Don't we need to go further? Okay. So let us try to submit it. It is very similar to the yesterday's problem only. Yesterday we were dealing with the string. Now we are just dealing with the characters, right?
Yes.
Is there any doubt, Takiyuddin?
Sir, this we have enhanced loop in the enhanced loop only. I'm a bit confused here.
Okay. So see, means you can remember enhance for loop for the map in such a way that firstly in the enhance for loop you need to type what type of key is there. If it
Yeah.
is of type character, just write char. If it is type integer, write in int. If it is of type string, just write string. Then
Yes.
you can take any variable name. Right now I have taken the variable name as a key. Then colon. Then whatever the map variable is there, on that
Yes, sir.
variable just call key set method. That's it.
Okay. Sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir. I got it now. We are using the map.get key.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So actually, see, this syntax is the we can say that I am just merging the 2 to 3 lines. If you present yesterday, Jyotsna Rawat. So yesterday means I told ki we can write 2 3 syntax as well instead of this. Means if you are getting confused, we have the option. So what we can do? Firstly, we have to get the value. So value is of type integer. So int value equals to map dot get str dot char at I. ठीक है? After getting this value, you need to increment this value by 1. So I can do value plus plus. Then you have to put this value. Now no need of this line. So just write value. That's it. Are you getting this? So instead of doing this all these things, I'm just I was doing in the same single line. Just as it is ready again. Yeah. So in short, whatever this enhanced for loop you are able to see now, this is for running a loop inside the map. Okay. If you want to just print the keys, so how you can just print the key? System.out.println key. If you want to get a value corresponding to the key, you have to just call the get method of that key.
Get method.
Getting it, Anirudh? Is there any further doubt on this? Is it clear? Okay. So, okay, you can mute.
Thank you, sir.
So, Vishnu, you raised the hand. What's the problem?
Yeah, hello sir, good evening sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, yes, sir. I have a doubt. What is the difference between hash map or a hash set? Both are same or different?
Actually, in case of map interface, now we have multiple classes. Right now, we are only going to use hash map over here. We have the linked hash map as well. We have the hash set as well. So it has different uses, but right now it is not needed for you. Okay, but if you just ask, so let me tell you, means for example, if you want to use the linked hash set, So if you observe, whenever I was printing this map, so in case of that map, M was not coming first. Have you noticed that? A was coming first.
Yeah.
Have you observed that? Means what should be the sequence? M should come first and its value, then A should come first and its value, no? But whenever I was printing that map, I was getting this in this way. Have you noticed that first A were coming, then M? It
Yeah,
was
yes,
taking
sir.
sequence, okay, in short. So in order to keep the sequence of all these keys, we have to use the linked hash map if you want to keep the sequence of all these keys. So right now it is not necessary to learn as well. So just focus on this current hash map.
Okay.
So and whatever the return type of that key set is there, it is set of character. And what is the set? Means it is one very similar. You can consider like a list, but set has again its own features. Means it do not allow the duplicate, and you cannot loop over it using the index-based system. So it is somewhat advanced topic. So right now, whatever we are going to need whatever data structure, so we are just dealing with them. Okay. Whenever
Okay,
you
sir.
will explore more about Java, so you will came across these classes again. Again, they are very interesting classes. Means they have
Yeah.
their own feature different than this. Means working means basic idea is same. They have the key value pair, but their use will be different. So if I just show you map interface hierarchy in Java. So, so see this. In case of map, we have the hash map. Then the child of hash map is linked hash map. Then we have the tree map. So, hmm. So are you able to see this tree map? So
Yes, sir.
it has its own feature. Like whenever you are creating the object of tree map now, so internally it will sort your keys. It has this feature. Okay, internally it will sort your keys. Okay, and you know hash map, and the child of hash map is linked hash map, which is going to, you can say that keep the record of the sequence of character which is coming. Are you getting this?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay, just a second. Let me close the other tabs. Okay. So hope you got an idea about the different classes as well. But right now it is not needed to remember these classes and all this thing. So it's whatever we are telling you to use, just use them. They are sufficient right now. Okay. So is it clear, everyone? So let us try to solve this Pasha and Sasha valid engram. Okay. Okay. So who wants to volunteer this question? To volunteer, I want some new faces to be raised their hand. What about the others? So it's okay if even if you haven't solved, I just want you to raise the hand. We can solve it together, no? So Soumyadeep, you're telling that about the hash set. So hash set comes under the category of set only. So it will not store the key value pair. It will like a similar means same like an array means one after the another, it will store the elements, not in the form of key value pair. In the map, we have the hash map, linked hash map, tree map that we mostly used. Okay. So yeah, Ritika Raj, you can unmute. Are you there?
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Hi Ritika, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Will you just try to speak loudly? I'm not able to hear you properly.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, fine. So
Okay.
read the problem statement.
Pasha and Shasha are fighting over two strings, whether they are anagrams or not. Help them.
Okay, fine. So do you know about anagrams?
No.
Okay, fine. So for example, I will take the given example only. A, B, C, D, and D, C, K, B. Just tell me what are as per your observation. Tell me your observation. Just tell me observation. Any common thing or something you are able to see in the both strings.
It is reverse. No. Means all the characters are present, but the orders are different.
All characters. This is very important. All characters. So all characters in the sense, suppose even though some character is repeating, now some character is there. If they are repeating, they have to be same. Means their frequency has to remain same, even though some characters are duplicate. For example, if you see A and this A, how many times it is present? In the first
One.
string, in the first string, A is present one time, B is present one time, C is present one time, D is present one
One
time. Can I
time.
say that?
Yeah.
This is for str1. Now tell me for str2.
A is present one time. B is also present one time. Same for C and D. Every element is one.
Time A is one time, B is one time. So you can say that each characters, first of all, before that, uh, both are having same length.
Yes.
ठीक है? पहली first observation. Length is same.
Same.
Second observation. Same characters
Same frequency.
and their frequency is also same. These are the two observations you are able to get. Okay, that's it. You need to check whether they are having the same length. If length is same, then you have to check whether they are having the same character and the same frequency of the characters as well. Getting it?
Yes.
Now take the second example, this one. Are they both anagram?
No. The
Why?
length is different.
First
Frequency
of
is
all,
also different.
lengths are different. So at that time only you can say that they are not anagram. So in order to have the n-gram string, so first of all, we need to have the two string basically. Okay.
Yes.
So in short, for the both string, they should contain the same characters and their frequency has to be same. If B is present two times now, in the string two as well, B has to present two times. Are you getting me?
Yes.
This is what we need to check. So will you tell me what we can use over here? Can I able to do this using the normal array? Is it possible to do this using the array only?
Yes, we can do.
How you will do?
First, we will take can we do one thing? Like we can check. We will store the two arrays
Don't, yeah.
and
See, two arrays, if you take, then again you need to do the nested loop, you need to apply. Yes or no?
yeah.
In order to keep the frequency of the each characters, so don't you think if we are able to create the map, means for this string one map will be there, map one, and for this string as well, we will be having the second map.
Map two.
Okay, and just compare two maps. That's it.
Yes. Yeah, we can do this.
So guys, we have one more method inside the map interface, and its method is this name is similar to you. So we have the dot equals method in the map as well. But this dot equals method is not from the string class. They have their own map or dot equals method. It is used to compare the two maps. Means you can directly compare map one dot equals to map 2. In this way, you can compare, means internally they will compare your keys, whether the keys are same or not. Along with that, they will compare the values as well, this count, whether the values are also same specific to that key or not. Based on that, they will return some Boolean value, either true or false. So, is there any doubt?
No.
That's what we need to do over here. So let us see how we can create a map. First of all, if you are comfortable with creating the map, that's the only thing we need to take care. So let us define the map. So
Hash
before
map.
that, don't you think first we check if the lengths are not same, then at that time only I can print false.
Yes.
And in the else part, we will check for the
Map.
same length condition. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So if str1 dot
Length
length, okay, if this is not
not
equals
equals to str2 dot length.
then, so can I say that I can print false?
False.
System dot out dot intel and see false. It is written in the string because f is capital. Okay. Now in the else part, we have to do the remaining thing, means the second thing. If the strings are having the same length, at that time what you are going to do. So first thing first, we have to create the maps for the both strings. So let us create the map for the first string. So tell me the
Hash
type
map.
of key, type of value.
Character and Boolean.
Character and Boolean. Why
Uh,
Boolean?
No, we have to do count also. So integer we will take
Yeah, so character, comma,
integer.
integer. Okay, this is map
Yes.
1. First we'll create the map 1 and we'll copy paste for the map 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just need to change the variable. Now let us run the for loop inside the string one. Is less than str1.
str dot length 1.
So see the variable names as well. So we
I
have
plus
to
plus.
keep the variable name which is coming over here. Okay.
Map 1 dot. Yeah.
If
Okay.
map 1 dot, we have to check first key contains key. What is the key? Key, what we will do? We will take out the key first.
char c is okay.
Okay.
Character at
So str1
dot
dot
char at I.
at
I.
char at.
I.
So this is our key. So we have to check whether this key present or not. If present, we have to update its value. So I am going to write a single syntax. Are you comfortable with the single syntax?
Yeah.
Like in this way, a single line means just put key, then updated value.
Either we will put map 1 dot put now.
Map 1 dot put. Right. Okay, key, and what will be the value? First, we need to take out the previous value. How we can take the previous value? Map 1 dot get key. This is the previous value plus 1. Done. Is it clear?
How we have taken the previous value? Line number 11.
Yeah, this is the, see, if key is already present, so you need to update its value now. So
Yeah.
I am doing both the things in the same line. So if you want to break the lines, you have to write first, take out the key, increment it by 1, then put it again. So instead of that, I'm doing same thing in the single line. So are you comfortable with this? Or do I
Yeah.
need to
Okay.
write the whole syntax for it?
No, got it.
ठीक है ना? All of you, others, just confirm. Are you comfortable with this line number 11, or I need to break it? Okay. In the else part, it is very first entry. So at the very first, you just need to put key, and what will be the value? At the very first, it will be 1 only. Are you getting it, Ritika?
No, I didn't get
Number
this.
14.
14.
It is just creation part, no map we are creating. If in the else part, if that key is not present, then we will come in the else part.
Yes.
So if it is very first time, for example, in case of this string, Masai, this is your string Masai, and you can say that, just a second. So suppose this is your string Masai,
Okay.
and this is your map one, which is right now empty. कुछ भी नहीं है इसमें.
हाँ.
So whatever the character is there, so first character will be M. So is your map contains that given key M is present?
No.
So we will go in the else part. In the else part, you have to put the entry in the sense key along with that value. So what will be the key? M. And what
M.
has to be the value? Tell me.
1.
M ka count at the very first, it will be 1 only, na?
1.
For each character which is coming at the very first, their count has to be 1 now. We are
Yes.
keeping count. So that's the reason why we are just doing that syntax.
Okay.
Getting it?
Yes.
I think now you are comfortable. Now let us create the map 2. So I'm just copy pasting this. Okay. So instead
Yeah.
of map 1, we will use map
Map
2.
2.
And instead of str1, we will use str2. So key will be str2. This will be map 2. Map 2 over here as well. Okay. So let us try
Yes.
to see whether we are getting the right or not. String.out.println
Map
map
1
1
plus map 2. Hmm.
Okay. Over here, if you see that there are 2 test cases. Okay. So let us print for the only one test case, very first test case. Okay.
Okay.
So are we getting the right maps for the first
Yes.
test case?
Yes.
Are
Yeah.
we getting the right map?
Yes.
Okay. So next thing is just compare the 2 maps using dot equals method. So if map 1 dot equals map
Map
2.
2.
So if this is true, then what we need to print? True.
True.
And system dot out dot print
Println. True.
true. Else what
False.
to print?
False.
Getting it?
Yeah.
All of you, please confirm. Let us see the output. So it is print
False.
ln
Yeah.
ln was missing. Apart from this, no any other error. Only one error was there. So we are getting true for first test case. Let us try to run both test cases. So are they present right now? So I removed them. So I need to write second one as well. So let us give the test cases as per our understanding. Hello and hell. Okay. So what should be the output for the second one?
False.
Let's see. Are we
Yes.
getting the output
Yes.
as per expectation?
Yes.
So let us give some other character. Now, what should be the output?
Second one false.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So have you got an idea what is the meaning of n-gram?
Yeah.
So yeah, we solve this using the hash map. Yes, Soumya Dev, we have another way as well, but that we will see later on. We have a method of sorting and all this thing. So we will see in upcoming classes how we can apply. But right now we are learning this topic as a map. So you have to solve this using the hash map only. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So if you guys are telling this way is also possible, this way is also possible. So I can say that one problem can be solved using the multiple ways. You have to try the different way as well, right? And if you are getting stuck, so at least share your solution with the Vaibhav. He will try to debug or he will tell whether this approach is possible or not. Okay, whether you are having the right approach or wrong approach. Okay, okay. Ritika, clear?
Yeah. Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. So let us come to the 2D array wala part. So okay, Vishal, do you have any question on this? So Vishal, you can unmute. Vishal, are you there? Can you raise the hand? Okay, fine, guys. So we are moving to the 2D array. So what do you mean by 2D array? First of all, let us see some theory. So what is the array? So array is nothing but one kind of this. It is a group of elements which are present one after another. For example, in this way you can define the array. Can I say that? And what is the 2D array? What is the 2D array? How you define or how you can say that this array is 2D array? So in short, I can say that this is array of array. Array of array. How we can write 2D array? So very simple. This is array inside array, or you can also say that array of array or array inside array. That's all. It is also called as a matrix. You can also say it as a matrix because it is going to have the two indices, right? To identify a given integer or given element or given number. So you cannot deal with a single index. You have to provide the two index to get that specific integer or a specific value. So let us define a 2D array. 2D array equals to. So you can give any value. So right now I'm defining integer. So again, 2D array will be, you can say that a square array or rectangular array. So if number of rows, number of columns, if they are same, so you can say that it is a square matrix. Yes or no? So right now I'm defining the matrix of size 3 by 3. Getting it? How it look like? Please confirm. How many number of rows are there? And how many number of columns are there? 3 rows, 3 column, right? No Rajat, only enhance. Okay. So right now just focus on this topic. So we can say that we have the 3 rows and we have the 3 columns. Okay. How you define these rows? So this is row number first, second, 3, first, second, and third. Okay. And sorry. If you want to deal with the indices, so again indices has to be start with the 0. Yes or no? So it is 0 index, and it is present at 0 index, it is present 1 index, it is 3, then again 0, 1, 2, 3. So in this way also you can define. So means in actual programming we have to start with the 0. This is just I have shown you for the understanding purpose. But in actual programming we have to start with the 0 only. Are you getting me? Because in the coding part, your indices always start with the 0. Already you guys know 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Now tell me what is the position of this element 3? If I want to access this element 3 using this variable, how I can access? So this is the variable name 2D array. So you have to provide two indices. First refers to the row, in what row that element is present. Second refers to the column, in what column it is present. If you see that it is present in the row number 2 and column number 2, right? So we can say that 2, 2. It is at the position 2, 2. It is its unique cell, you can say that, right? Unique number for it. So I think you guys are already comfortable with it. Means if you remember our pattern printing wali classes. So those patterns also I have shown you with the help of 2D matrix only. So hope you guys are comfortable with this 2D array as well, right? In that, I'm considering that it is not taking much more time to absorb this concept of 2D array. Means already you guys already came across nested loop and you have the idea. So in case of 2D array, na, so what kind of question you are going to solve? So they are mostly like traversing through the 2D array. Means आपको just travel करना है इसके अंदर. Means might be possible they will ask you to travel in the, it means just print a number in the M fashion, then in the reverse N fashion. Okay, then might be possible they will tell you to print in the zigzag order. Okay, in the zigzag order. This is what means right now questions they will be asking. Apart from that, you have to check how many even numbers are there in a single row. Okay, calculate the sum of all even numbers. Calculate prime number in a row. Calculate count of all prime number. Might be possible calculate sum of all the prime numbers. Okay, might be they will tell you कि print row wise sum. For example, over here, what is the row wise sum? 6, 10, and 7 is 17, 4, 3, 1, 9, 1, 2, 3, 6. So in this way also they will tell you कि print row wise sum. Also possible print column wise sum. Okay, this is also possible na. So these are multiple number of questions can be possible. Just now I have given you the idea. Now you already know ki how to find the prime, how to find even, how to find the odd, how to take out the maximum from the row. Yeah, this is also one of the questions which is possible. Take out the maximum element from the row, take out the maximum element from the second row, take out the maximum element from the third row, and do the sum of all. Same for the minimum. I'm just telling you what are the different sets of questions which is possible. So might be they are present in the OJ as well. So let us see. This is your first 2D array. So it's very simple. Just you need to print the array in this fashion. Next question is sum of rows. Just now I told you. Okay. So will you able to do the sum of each row, or do I need to solve? Will you able to do? Let me check the submissions as well. Okay. So you guys are trying. Okay. 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 Give some time. Okay. Even though I'm going to take some question from here, so at least they will get some idea. Okay. So let us try to solve this question. Who wants to volunteer this question? Who wants to volunteer? Any new face? So yeah, Razi Momin, are you there? Razi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi Razi, how are you?
Not fine, sir.
Fine. Okay. So yeah, we'll try to make you fine. So let's try to solve this question. Okay. So have you solved it first of all?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. So read this question.
You are given a 2D array whose dimensions are shown into variable with name and m. The value stored in n denote the number of rows. The value in m denote the number of columns. The 2D array is stored in a variable with the name array. For all row, we have to print the sum of even elements present in a row. And for example, consider the value of n is equal to 3, m is equal to
Okay, fine. So this is what we need to do if you understood this line. For all the rows, you have to print the sum of even numbers present in the row. Means, for example, if I define 2D array, so just now consider this your 2D array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Firstly, you need to traverse through each element. हर एक element को visit करना है, ठीक है? But you have to travel row by row. Then you have to check in each row how many even numbers are there. Tell me even number from the row number 1.
2, 4, 6, 8.
row number 1. This is your row number 1. This is row 1, row 2, row 3. Then in the row number 2,
4 and 6, sir.
4, comma 6. Row number 3,
8, sir.
8. And but they want not to print even number. They want us to print sum of even number present in each row. Okay, final sum of each even number. Okay. So tell me, do we have any multiple number in the row number 1 as a even? So no, the sum will be 2. For the second row, sum will be 10. For the third row, sum will be 8. So this is what they are expecting. See the expected output as well. Just a second. So are you getting it? What is the expected output? So 2, 10, and 8. Okay, so let us try to solve this question. So stay with me and let's see how we can. So first of all, let us see how we can traverse in a matrix row by row. Okay. So already int rows means what? How many rows are given? Means how many rows are there for a given matrix. Similarly, how many columns are there for a given matrix? And this is the matrix variable. Okay. So let us try to run a nested for loop to visit each element. First of all, let us try to visit each of the elements. Okay. So I equals to 0. I is less than rows. So if you have any challenge with syntax, you can tell me. Okay. Now, so can I say that outer row is responsible for what? First of all, tell me. Outer row is responsible for rows. And can I say that inner row is responsible for columns? So we have total whatever may be the rows number is coming and whatever may be the column number is coming. So now tell me, if I just print system.out.println matrix of I and means we have to define both indices because it is a 2D array, right? Matrix of I, J. And let us provide some space as well after printing it. So let us print it. So J is less than columns. Okay. So it is J. Okay. So let us try to run this. So are you getting the output?
Yes, sir. We're getting all elements.
Okay, all the elements. In this way, you can visit all the elements. But let us try to print the output in this fashion. So what changes I need to make? Tell me. So this is what I need to print elements. In this fashion, I need to print element. 1, 2, 3. Then in the next line, 4, 5, 6. Then in the next line, 7, 8, 9. How we can proceed?
Sir, can we put in a bag?
In the bag, right now, I don't need any bag, right? Directly also, I want to print. So just tell me what I need to add to give some line break and how we can print the elements in the same line. It is a day one we learn how we can print some content in the same line and how we can shift to the next line.
To print the same way.
Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
So which method we need to use? Print ln or print?
ln remove करेंगे sir.
Okay, so you are telling that to remove ln, right? So that's it.
Yes.
Okay, let us try to print it. So if you see that there is no any line break. So what we need to do? Remember, we have to provide one more system.out.println. System.out.println. That's it. This is the line break after printing first row, then second row, then third row. Getting it? Now you are able to get all the row by row elements you are able to get. Now, next thing is what? You need to check whether this element is even or not. Right? So how we check whether the element is even or not?
Sir, mod equals
So
equals.
if element is like or I will do one thing. I will just take one more variable int num will be equals to matrix of I नीचे if num mod 2 equals to 0 or 1 or even
Sir, 0 sir.
0. ठीक है, means we can say that this element is specific element is even. So if number is even, we need to find out sum of even number in a specific row. So can I take one more variable known as sum to store the sum? Now tell me where I need to define the sum variable, whether inside this for loop or inside this outer for loop or outside this outer for loop, where I need to define the sum variable. It is for all. I'm asking this doubt for all of you, where I need to define the sum variable in order to print sum of even number row wise.
Sir, the value of sum will change every time.
Yeah, it will change every time. So where I need to define in line number 3, line number 5, or line number 7. 3 options are there.
Outer loop,
Outer loop is, tell me line number means
5th line.
over here is sum equals to 0, right?
Yes.
And over here I need to just do sum plus equals to no. That's it. And now tell me where I need to print this sum variable. Now your options are line number 12, line number 14, or line number 18.
Sir, 18.
18. So don't you think that it is directly outside the outer loop? See, our outer loop is ending at line number 17. Means it will give you sum of पूरे मैट्रिक्स में जितने भी इवन एलिमेंट्स है सबका सम दे देगा.
These are all sums.
That we don't want. Now see, we want to print a sum of even number row wise. So where we are ending with the row, first row कहाँ पर end हो रही है? So remember over here how these loops are working. Okay, let me give you idea. So when I equals to 0, ठीक है? For I equals to 0, this J loop is going to run from 0 to, you can say that to column number 2. Means this is for the row number 0. Okay, over here first row is going to end. Again I will increment to 1. Then again this is for the row number. Again this inner for loop will run for the second row based on this value I equals to 1. Then again I will increment to 3. Again this for loop is going to run for the third row. Okay, so can I say that I need to print the sum value at line number 14? You can try it out by printing the sum value at line number 12 as well, line number 18 as well, and see what difference you are able to get. So in this way, you will be able to visualize these two for loops, how exactly they are working. So over here, we need to print sum. Can I say that? So after printing the sum, also we are giving the line break. So do not need to have one extra system.out.println. Okay. So run it again and see the output. Are we getting the output as per the expectation?
Yes, sir.
So this is again, you need understanding कि कहाँ पर this variable we need to define. As you told कि sum का value will going to change. So it was good observation, right? Define the sum variable inside the outer loop, right? If you define this sum variable even outside this outer for loop, so it is going to calculate some. Will you tell me how the output will come if I define the sum variable over here? Now tell me output how it will come.
Sir, it calculate all. I think.
So see, output will be 2, then 2 plus 10, 12, 12 plus 8, 18. Can I say that? Let's
Yes,
try
sir.
to run this. 12 plus 8, it's 20. Okay. ठीक है, run this. Yeah. Getting this difference? Are you able to see the difference? So this is how you need to do some R&D from your code as well. In this way, you are able to visualize the loops. Okay, if you are clear with this nested for loops, now how exactly you are going to visit each element, how the line are getting changes, how we are printing the first row, how our control is going to the next row. ठीक है, that's it. इतना ही चाहिए यहाँ पर. You are able to solve most of the question. Getting it, Razi? Any doubt, any challenge over here? No?
No, sir.
ठीक है, okay, thank you.
Come,
So
sir.
this is our next question, guys. So who wants to volunteer this question? So who wants to volunteer this question? This is our next question. Some new faces, they are most welcome. Like Razi, he at least tried to come forward. Okay, he told ki at least he is not getting the things, but he'll at least try it. Okay, so after that, definitely he will be able to solve all the questions from the level 1. At least I'm telling. Definitely he will going to try the level 2 as well, but he got some understanding. Okay, so let me unmute Ashish. Okay, is it done? Is it done? Means, is it covered in the morning session? Zigzag pattern? So, if it is covered, then let me check the submissions. Why only 12 submissions are there? 12 submissions is not like कि 12 people had tried. So it is number of submission. Might be possible कि एक बंदे ने 2 बार try किया. So that is also getting counted. So why very less of you has tried this question?
Sir, I'm not trying to it.
So you haven't tried. Okay. So have you understood what we need to do over here? First of all, Ashish, have you
Yes,
understood?
sir. No, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
So
zigzag
read
method
from,
is like a snake pattern.
you can say that snack pattern, but it is believe me, ये बहुत आसान है. ठीक है. So at least you got an idea कि कैसे elements को print करना है. You have to start with this 5. Means can I say that it is starting with the
Start with first row.
last. हाँ, first row number 1 है ये.
Start with first row.
And
After reach to end of row, then start
so
with second
so
row.
starting with the first row, but column is last one, na? Are you able to
Yes,
see column last one?
yes,
So
sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then in the next line, second row है,
Start with
but
second row,
column
first
is
column.
ठीक है. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Okay, so this is you can say that in terms of indices, if I write the indices now, so this is row number 0, 1, 2, 3, column number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Yes, sir.
just a second. So for example, if row is 0, so from where to where you are traversing? So can I say that you are traversing from last column to first column?
First column.
ठीक है, इतना समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
If row is 1, then you are traversing from first
First
column
column
to
to last column.
last column. Then if row is 2, tell me what we are doing.
Start with last column to first column.
Start with the last column to first column. I'm writing row over here only. If row
Yes.
is 3, then again you are starting with the
Start with first column to last column. It means when my row is even, start with last to first, and when row is odd, start first column to last column.
that's all you need to do. You just need to check the value of I. Can I say that value of I is nothing but a row value? So if I mod 2 is equals to 0, means your row is even.
Yes, sir.
So when your row is even, you have to run your J loop, reverse J loop. Okay, reverse
Yes.
the J loop. Okay, inner loop you need to reverse it. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Else you just need to run J loop in a forward direction.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So will you able to do this question?
Sir, I'm not trying to it, but
But will you able to do? Means it is just like a nested loop,
uh,
but before printing it, you just need to check the value of I and accordingly print a reverse loop and print a forward loop. Will you
yes,
able
sir.
to do it?
Yes, sir.
All of you, please confirm. Will you able to do this zigzag wala question? Very simple. Try it out. Okay. So let us change the level of the contest. I'm moving to the level 2. Okay. So this second question is easy, no? Sum of rows. If you comfortable with the sum of even numbers in a row, we do not need to check value of means even or odd. Just do the sum and print it, no? That's it. So yeah, Ashish, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Read this question.
In matrix prime check. In this question, you are given a 2D array stored in a variable with name ARR. The number of rows in the matrix is stored in the variable with name n, while number of columns stored the matrix is stored variable with name m. It means number of rows are n and number of columns is equal to m.
Okay, fine. So in short, you can say that you have to find out how many prime numbers are there inside your matrix. Okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
They are not telling keep print the prime matrix sum row wise. They are just telling keep find out all the prime numbers inside a matrix. So first of all, you should know how to find the prime number. Okay? So I'm considering that all of you know how to find it. Then what you are going to do, you are going to run the
Next,
nested for loop. Means दो loop आपको run करना है, and for each of the element you have to check whether this element is prime or not. If it is, you just need to do count plus plus. And after this loop, you just need to print system.out.println and count. Getting it?
yes, sir.
Let us try to solve this question. Okay? So what we are going to do over here now, we are going to create one separate function to find out the prime. So see how I'm creating the separate function. So I'm keeping the public static and return type will be Boolean. Means it will give me idea if the element is or if the number is prime, it will return true. If not, it will return false. Is it clear, Ashish?
Okay, sir.
Is prime, I will pass the parameter as num. Okay, so how to find out the prime? We need to have the integer known as count. Then for from where to where I need to run a loop from 0 to num or
0 to
1 to num.
1, sir.
From 1 to I is less than or equals to num. We have to consider the num as well, right? So if num mod I is equals to 0, just to count plus plus. That's it. If count is equals to 2, return true, else return false. Comfortable? Any doubt? Any doubt in this syntax? What we did over here?
In line number 12,
12, huh?
if you count equals to 2, what it means?
Okay, so prime number now. If what how we define the prime number? If a number is to be prime, it has to be divided by its own number and 1.
Okay.
That's the reason why we are taking that count equals to 2. If the number has only two factors, in short, two factors in an AGA,
Oh, got it, sir. Got it, sir.
okay, then only we are returning true, otherwise
Then-
returning
then
false.
return false.
Okay. Okay, so everyone comfortable with this? Please confirm in the chat. Okay, yes, Arijit, what's the doubt over here?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, I was asking that the integer I should be from 2 or 1 because 1 is not a prime number, I guess.
Yeah, one is neither prime or you can say that We are not considering 1 as a prime or something like that. But why we are writing the 1? See, if number is 3, okay,
Yes, sir.
or let us take some big number like 5, okay. So I want to check all the factors of the 5. So in the programming, tell me approach for this.
All the factors.
Means I want to find out all the numbers which can divide the 5. Tell me what are those numbers which can
One
divide
and
the 5
5. 1 and 5.
and 5. How you got this?
By no uh by for loop that I need
नहीं,
to
आपके
I need
दिमाग
to
में क्या
divide
आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था?
डिवाइड करना पड़ा ना सर 1 से लेके 5 तक क्योंकि 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 5 तो 5
Yeah,
मतलब
that's what
रिमाइंडर
I am doing over here. वही तो कर रहा हूँ ना.
हाँ सर पर सर मैं पूछ रहा था कि 1 पे तो अगर हुआ तो वो काउंट अच्छा हाँ 1 ही आएगा ओके ओके सर गेट इट सर
If 5 divided by 1, what will be the remainder?
the remainder will be 0
Yeah.
yeah
Okay.
okay all right sir thank
Got
you
it? ठीक है. So Ashish, are you there? जिसने म्यूट कर दिया. ठीक है. Let me unmute again. Ashish, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, we have written the logic for finding out the prime. So let us try to run a loop inside the matrix. So from I equals to 0 to I is less than rows I plus plus. Then inside for loop will be j will be starting from 0. J is less than columns, then j plus plus. Okay. Now let us hold that given element in the num variable, and how we can hold matrix of I comma j, or we can say that I and j. Is it clear what I did at line number 5? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. The value of matrix which index I and j
I
are
and j will be as per the given iteration, जो भी iteration चल रहा है. When I is 0, j will also be 0. Then j value will going to start from 0. It will go till whatever the number of columns is there. For example, at the very first, you know now how nested for loop works, right? I will be 0, but j will starting from 0. It will go till 2 only, because j has to be less than 3. So it will go till 2. So how the matrix value will be there? We are going to traverse inside a, you can say that row. It will be row number 0 in terms of programming. This row we are going to traverse first, then I will increment. So we are going to traverse this row, then I will increment. We are going to traverse in this third row. Okay. Now, so one by one element I am holding it into the num variable. Okay. First I will hold 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. We are going to change its value as well. Okay. Now I need to check now whether this number is prime or not. So how we will check? I have already created one function. What is the name of the function? Is prime. क्या पास करना है? Num. And this is going to return true or false. अगर ये true return करता है, so I need to take one more variable which is going to calculate the count, right? Int. We can say that. So I will take the count only. Don't confuse with this count and this count. If you are getting confused, so I will write the count as prime count equals to 0. Okay. So I will just do this prime count plus plus. That's it. You are done with the implementation. System dot out dot printer and
prime count.
getting it.
Okay, sir.
Let us try to run this. So yeah, we are getting the 4 and expected were also 4. Let us try to submit it. Yeah, got accepted. Is it clear, Ashish? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
please confirm. Now, let me change the problem statement. So suppose this is implementation of is for finding out all the prime numbers from the matrix. Okay. Now let us try to do some R&D. I want to print prime number row wise. Are you getting me? Row wise. Means the first row में कितने prime है, it will give me the count. Second row में कितने prime है, it will give me the count. Getting it? Similarly, third row में कितने prime number है, it will give me the count. This is the problem statement. Now tell me what I need to change in my code. Code is
Sir,
already done. Tell
prime
me the
count
prime count. You are telling that this change you
and inside for loop.
then
Yes, sir.
done. I want to print row wise. See. Okay, no worry. Let us try to test it. So you are getting the output as cannot find a symbol variable prime count. Will you tell me what is the reason behind that? Anyone? Tell me the reason behind that. What is the type of that error? Tell me the type of error.
Sir, because int prime count variable is inside for loop and system.out.println message is outside the for loop.
Yeah. So you can say that this is like a local variable for this outer for loop. What is the life of this local variable? It will means ये जिंदा होगा at line number 5. It will dead at line number 13. इसके
Yes,
बाद
sir.
you can be able to access that. If it is if you write that variable at line number 3, then fine, you can able to access. But right now you are not. It is called as the scope of a variable. What means what is the range in short? ठीक है. So tell me changes. क्या चेंज करना पड़ेगा इसमें और
सर लाइन नंबर 14 का सिंटैक्स लाइन नंबर 12 में कर दीजिए
ठीक है
13 में
let's see so what is the meaning of this so first let's see what output we are getting so we are getting 2 1 1 is it right
यस सर
so from row number 1 how many prime numbers are there
रो नंबर 1 प्राइम नंबर 1 रो
how
नंबर
many
2 प्राइम नंबर 2 रो नंबर 3 प्राइम नंबर 1 सर
this is the count na you are not getting exactly prime number it is the count of prime number कितने prime numbers है वहाँ पर are you getting me so for the one we don't consider one as a prime and all this thing so we can say that 2 and 3 means
ओ
count is 2
सर
ठीक है तो line number 2 it's 5 it is count is 1
and 5
line
and
number 3 it's 7 count is 1
yes
ठीक
sir,
है
yes sir.
everyone
sir.
got it now will you able to do the sum of all the prime numbers row wise will you able to find out sum of all the prime numbers in a matrix will you able to print the sum row wise it's the just it is the game of keeping the variables and keeping this system dot out dot println that's all Rahul, we don't consider the one as a prime number. Okay, you can also explore. So we don't consider the one as a prime. Fine. So got it.
Okay, sir. Got it.
For a number to be prime, it has to be two factors. One factor has to be one only, and second factor will be number itself. For example, for 5, 5 is completely divisible by 1 and itself. This is how we define the prime numbers, right?
Right. And count.
So I think everyone is comfortable with this implementation and all the level 1 questions are now easy. You will able to solve this very easily. Zigzag pattern is also one of the very easy questions. Just based on I value, you need to run inside for loop. What Varun you want to say to print it? Varun Agarwal. What you want to print? Do you want to unmute? Okay, I'm unmuting you and tell me what exactly you want to say.
Nothing, sir. Just asking to print the prime numbers. Nothing.
Then also you can try from your side. Means if you want to print a prime number, just inside this
Just you need to write, yeah, system dot out the print num.
Print ln num. This is
Num,
how you can
yes.
print prime
Yes,
numbers.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So one more problem can come over here. Suppose I want to store all the prime numbers inside some array. So how you can, which array you will going to take. You have to store all the prime number inside the array. Will you tell me what you are going to use over here? Will normal array works? Tell me. So normal array means what? Means you define the array in this way, and you have to know the size as well. So this is possible when you know how many number of prime numbers are there. Because size तो लगेंगे वहाँ पर, right? So first you need to do this. After getting the size, then define this in type of array, and then again run the loop, and then add the each prime number inside this array. Or do we have any simple solution for this? Yes, we have. We have the dynamic array known as array list. Okay, we have the dynamic array known as array list. Use array list to store all the numbers. Whenever, always remember, whenever you don't know the size, go with the array list. Okay, and try to use the array list in the normal case as well, whenever you know the size as well. Even though size is known, array list will work at that time as well. So use the array list and try to get comfortable with it as well, because you are getting the number of method support. Method swapper ज़्यादा है. Means you can also explore what are the different methods of array list. Means right now already we have seen many methods, but explore many more are also there. But right now whatever we have seen, it is sufficient. But if you want, if you are curious, you can explore the remaining methods. So is it clear to everyone? I think this problem only we have covered. So in tomorrow's PSC, we will try to see some other questions, and we will also try to solve some question on the replit as well in the tomorrow's PSC. So please join the PSC as well. I'm going to take the PSC tomorrow. Okay. So that's it. Let me stop the recording as well.